Right, we're on. I'm about to give myself a custom fit using artificial intelligence. So this is the Wilson Fit AI. This is exciting stuff. There's a little sensor within the end of this golf grip, kind of like your Arcos idea, but the technology behind this is mind-blowing. Now, I know what spec my golf clubs are. I've had clubs fitted from Wilson before by a Wilson fitter, and I know what spec mine are. So it'll be interesting to see if the artificial intelligence within this golf club can fit me correctly. And when I say correctly, to the fitting in which I've had before, or thereabouts. So the advantage of this is it takes seconds. It's the quickest golf fit ever. I mean, this is going to free up the time for fitters. Unbelievable. For the consumer, for you to come in here, all you've got to do is hit 5 balls. That iPad then tells me, this is what the spec of your golf club is. There's the recommended shaft. What do you want? Boom, let's order. It's no longer an hour of your day. It's a 5-shot fitting, which sounds pretty simple, but there's loads to it. I'm going to switch this app on. We'll put it on the side of the screen there so you can see what's happening. So it's simple. I start my fitting. I add a new golfer. I add my details in there. Sensor asks me, am I left-handed or right-handed? So I'm a right-handed golfer. So this is just taking information from the player first before we start the fitting. Describe your experience level of playing golf. I would say I've played at collegiate golf or professional level. That's me. So this is a fitting for me. Handicap 0 to 4. Yep. And what are your future goals for your game? Break 75. It's the best option there. And what is your preferred shot shape? Fade, draw, or straight flight? Straight flight. I like to see it straight. And what is most important for your irons? Distance and forgiveness, control and workability. Control and workability. Next. Brilliant. What is your desired iron head shape and design? Powerful head with generous offset? Nope. Compact head with minimal offset? Yep. Excellent. My height, I am 6 foot exactly, or just over 6 foot. And my wrist to floor measurement, I'm going to take this measurement here. I'm going to do my wrist to floor. Let me stand in the mirror so I know I am not biased by one side. There I am. If I look up now, my wrist to floor is 35 inches. So 33.5 to 35. Boom. Excellent. Now, pop that back there. Sorry for the noise in the background, that is the greenkeepers collecting the balls. Grip size I prefer, undersized, standard, mid-size or oversized. I prefer a standard golf grip. This is exciting stuff. And now the fitting's ready. Excellent, I can start fitting. So I can hit a couple of balls to warm up if I like, but I already have. So I'm now going to hit 5 balls. I'll start the fitting, you can still see this on the screen. Start fitting. Oh, it's a countdown. Okay, I can now start fitting. So all the player has to do is pick their target, hit 5 balls in that direction. That was heavy. Oh, sorry, it's paused for some reason. Oh no, it's not. It's not. Here we go. Okay, good strike on that one. So that's picked up the first one. This first one was too heavy, so it's not picked up. That's very clever. Okay, 2. You can take as much time as you want for this, but from a fitting point of view, I think it's very good. And a fitting can be quite off-putting. You know, at times a player can be put off by the fact the pro's there watching him doing what he's doing, or her doing what she's doing, and it can be quite an intimidating experience. But with this, the player could be next door in a range bay, and the pro's through here with the iPad. So the player can hit balls on their own without being assessed by the pro. Okay, I've not hit them great. I've finned the last one. So I've not hit them brilliant, but then that's my 5 swings. So fitting complete. Let's hit that. So my ball number 4 and number 3 were probably my best 2. So this gives me my peak hand speed. You can see it's very consistent, 20.1 to 20.6 hand speed. I'm going to take ball number 3 because I feel as though it was the best strike. So I'm done there. Now the Wilson Fit is doing its thing, and I can view my recommendations. Now, it gets a little bit technical here, and you can take from this whatever you want. Some of you might not take any of it, not interested. But some of you might get right into the shaft loading and the wrist hinge side of things, the swing timing and the club face closure rates, which is fine. How much you want to get into that, just tie it up to yourself. I'm going to move on. Now this is recommending to me. Wow. So, I should have mentioned before there, I am a standard length 1 degree up, okay, with a stiff flex. So this is telling me that I should be in the CB head, so not the blade. So the blade's the least forgiving, so I should be in the next one up from that, which is the CB head, forged head, brilliant, like that. My shaft length should be 0 longer than standard, so standard length. My lie angle should be 1 degree upright, which is exactly what I was fitted for, and my grip size standard. The shaft that is recommended for me is the True Temper Dynamic Gold, but it's saying they're extra stiff, so that's stiffer than I would normally play. So Dynamic Gold, mid 115, steel extra stiff. Excellent. So now, that within 5 shots, and I've picked my what felt like the best shot to fit me from, and that's all you need for a fitting. That's exactly it. Then it moves on, it gives you the combo. How do you want it? Do you want to change the lie angle? And the reason I ask you that is because once the AI has fitted you, you then take that information, the fitter, myself, builds the club for the player. The player then plays on TrackMan and tries a few shots, and if the lie angle's too upright, for example, the ball's going to go left. If it's too flat, it's going to go to the right because of the interaction with how the sole hits the ground. But that's player specific, but we've got a great baseline to work from there. And 9 times out of 10, I've done this with a few guys now, 9 times out of 10, the AI is exactly it. So if I build this club for me now and I put TrackMan on, I'm hoping I get quite a straight flight. So let's try that. Got my shaft, got my head. So we simply now build the golf club. Absolutely incredible. We're 40 minutes, we're 38 minutes ahead of schedule. Okay, great for the consumer, great for the fitter. Took us 2 minutes to hit 5 balls to get shaft flex, lie angle, length and head composition. Now that's normally 40 minutes into a session. We're 38 minutes ahead. Brilliant. The fitter then builds your club from his stock, takes the head, takes the shaft, puts it together from what the AI says. You then turn on your TrackMan. There are other launch monitors available, but I thoroughly recommend TrackMan. Get yourself set and then just hit some balls. Just hit your new golf club and see how it feels. How does your new club feel and perform? Does the ball go straight? Lie angle is always a worry for me. I am normally 1 degree upright, as mentioned before. It has put me in a slightly stiffer shaft, but you can see how straight that ball was there. Now I caught it a little bit low in the face because it was my first of many, and I'll prove that to you. There, a little bit low in the face, but the lie angle was great. So there was no tilting of the lie angle, which is perfect, so I'm quite happy with that, to be fair. And if you're hitting straight golf shots, I mean, let's be honest. Okay, got a little bit more into that one. If you're hitting straight golf shots and hitting target more, that's exactly what you're after. It's exactly what you're after. So again, hitting target with that one there. Yep, a little bit higher in the face, so my angle of attack, things were a little bit funky. But again, that's the forgiveness of it. The AI's fitted me pretty well there. Let's do another one. Okay, so there's no way I'm losing it left. This is good. That one felt good. To be fair, out of them all, that one, of all 3 shots there, that one probably felt the best. And definitely hit target. Yep, middle of the club. Good target. So this is a 7-iron. This is the kind of retro lofts in these. So looking at the distance, they're about 160. First one there wasn't a great strike, get rid of that. That one there wasn't brilliant. I can get this up to 165, no bother. My current irons are a slightly stronger loft, so I normally get them roughly the 170 mark. Well, I do get them 170. So this head makeup being a retro loft, or a softer loft if you like, is obviously causing that, but that's fine. That's all part of the fitting process. Feel great though. Okay, that was good. That was a good shot. That one there, where we're landing. Boom, up there. Excellent. So I've missed target by about 7 yards left. 7.3's 21 feet with a 7-iron. That's all right. You'll see the shape. Yep, just a straight one up there. And the gain, lie angle pretty good, maybe toe a little bit down, but certainly I would be very happy with that. If I was getting fitted for the first time, what was the length on that one? Yeah, 166. So if I was getting fitted for the first time with it, I'd be happy with that. You know, I'd be absolutely delighted. Some players will take the initial AI fitting and go, wow, that's brilliant, that's perfect for me, let's go. I'll have a set of them, and that's what you're after. And the level of golfer, the lower the handicap golfer, the more specific golfer, they will ask more questions, and that's what the AI is for. It's giving you the base mark within 2 minutes to then have the 58 minutes of your 1 hour fitting to ask loads of questions. So you can use the fitter more. Great tool, absolutely great tool, thoroughly recommend it. Wilson Fit AI is outstanding. It's just this little sensor on the end of this golf club that can measure exactly what's going on with the club shaft from all different axes. I'm sure on their website, if you go there, they'll give you more information. So did this little sensor do its job well? Absolutely. Gave me the correct shaft length, gave me the correct lie angle, gave me the correct head. So it's absolutely done its job. I then took it a little bit deeper and put it on TrackMan to find out what exactly was going on. I felt as though the shaft flex was just a little bit stiff for me, which is the beauty of it. That's exactly it. We were 40 minutes ahead within the fitting. There was time for that. So going forward, I would definitely recommend the Wilson Fit AI. Do you know, even for, if you want to check the lie angles of your golf club are correct for you, I'm going to have this on in the background when I'm coaching people. So when they're hitting golf balls, I'll just have that on. We'll hit 5 shots and I'll look at it and go, do you know your lie angle of your golf club? What is it? Is it standard? Yeah, it's standard. Should be 2 degrees upright. Let's try one just out of curiosity. Could be used for that. To be fair, it could be used for a lot more than just that. So I hope you enjoyed that video. I really enjoyed making it. AI is the way forward, not just in golf, in the world. Makes life easier for the fitter and makes life easier for the player. And leave comments below. Have you experienced AI within golf before? Be interesting to hear what you've experienced, and I'll see you in my next video.